Hi, in this video I'd like to share with you 5 truths about software development. I think you'll find them very relevant to your experience. First of all, number 1, you will never know everything. So part of my job is to teach people how to learn to make software, and so I'm a college professor. What I have learned in my experience is that the more that I learn, the bigger the circle of knowledge gets, the bigger the perimeter of things that I bump into that I don't know. And so when you bump into other colleagues who have different experiences, or you go to meetups where you find people that are specialized in their field, you kind of are humbled, really, because don't think that you know it all. Do you find it true that everything that you learn is now out of date in about 2 years? Software development is a constantly evolving field, and there's always better ways to do things, and sometimes we are woefully ignorant. Avoid the not invented here mentality. Now, what I mean by that is, don't just dismiss other people's work because you weren't involved. We look at open source software sometimes, and you can be pretty hard on people to say, what kind of a stupid app was that? Why were you doing this? What did you create it for? Well, obviously the people that were doing it had good motives. They spent a lot of effort on it. And why would we dismiss something and reinvent the wheel if they've already got something that's pretty good? So not invented here means I have a closed mind to other people's solutions. How about this one? Requirements are usually approximate. So one of the classes that I teach, or at least several of them, use the agile software method. So that way your customer can see updates every couple of weeks to see how you're doing. You show them your work and you ask them many, many times if this is really what you wanted me to build. This is what it looks like. This is how you like it, because requirements change and customers are challenged to be able to identify exactly what they want. How about this? Create a project in order to prove your own skills. So a danger that you would have if you're on my channel or other people's tutorials is that you follow the tutorial and when you're done, you stop. Your application works, you can see the game, and you feel like you've accomplished something. However, if you go to File, New Project, and start from scratch and do it yourself, you're going to prove whether you actually know it. So a big part of the graduation requirement of the university where I'm at is for students to create a capstone project. So it's a project that they design themselves and implement themselves, preferably for a real customer. And what that proves is that they've internalized the lessons that we've taught them in the previous years. So just because you completed a tutorial doesn't mean you know it. Go ahead and try your own projects and see if you can remember what you were learning, and you're going to bump into new things that you haven't discovered yet, and that's a great way to learn as well. So creation, rather than tutorials, is the way to not only prove to yourself, but to employers that you really know what you're doing. How about this? Assume that the fools in foolproof are actually pretty smart. So I have another link below in the video of an entire course on information security. So in this course, we go through things like SQL injection and cross-site scripting and encryption and all of the kinds of things that application people should keep in account. So that way you have secure applications, because the fools really aren't fools at all. The fool is you if you made your app a weak app. So those are 5 items that I would consider truths about computer programming. You've probably got some more, so make sure that you add those in the comments below. And if you want to learn how to program and develop software and create websites and mobile apps, stick with me and you can join my class and we can do more learning together. Thanks for watching.